If you've been feeling like you've not been seeing eye to eye lately with your partner, then this video is for you. If you know in your heart that you're here to love deeply, but right now it feels like life's benched you, then stay with me. In this video I'll share a story, a mantra, and a few practices that helped me stop fighting divine timing and start finding peace in the becoming. Hi, my name is David William, a practitioner of Tantric philosophy for finding embodied, aligned love through grief alchemy and relationship harmony. Grief has touched my life more than once now, and each time it revealed a new way of seeing that loss and love aren't never really separate, only different movements of the same song. In this episode, I'm going to share the story Prem and the Bench of Becoming. It's all about how to find readiness and peace during a phase of preparation and longing, along with the accompanying mantra and a little tantric insight. Plus, stick around to the end where I'll share something to help you with your alchemy and trust in the unfolding. Let's start with Prem. So your unconscious mind can connect the dots before your thinking mind does. For the next 3 minutes, either read along or let the tones take you where you need to go, and I'll bring you back from your spacewalk. If you're struggling with knowing you have something powerful to give and or are wanting to trust divine timing, then this story is for you. Prem and the Bench of Becoming. Jnana Shanti. Knowledge. Peace. Dear adventurer, there was once a time when Prem was benched, not by punishment, not by failure, but by grace. He could feel the play unfolding on the field. He knew the shape of the ball. He could see how he could shift the whole match if only given the chance. And yet, his name wasn't called. At first, Prem fretted. He trained harder, prayed louder, shouted at the skies, "I'm ready, let me play!" But then, an old coach sat beside him. Not a man of many words, he simply handed Prem a flask. On it, etched faintly, were 2 words: knowledge, peace. Sometimes, the elder finally said, you're benched not because you're not ready, but because the game isn't. That night, Prem stopped watching the field and started tending to his body. He ate slowly, stretched longer, slept deeper. He asked not, when will I play? But how can I become someone worth playing? And in the quiet glow of those unremarkable days, something shifted. Peace came not from knowing what was next, but from becoming a man who would be ready when it did. Jnana Shanti, knowledge, peace. Hridaya Prayama. I don't know about you, but I've been benched before in ways that hurt. After loss, after love, even after success. I've wrestled with impatience many times. So those times when I've been benched, they've been challenging for me. I felt like the angry sub sulking because the manager isn't playing them, even though the team is losing and he knows that I can make a difference. It was when I put myself in their position that I realized, looking over on the bench at that petulant child, that wasn't the energy I wanted to inject in the game. So when I stopped striving to be ready and instead started becoming readiness itself, peace arrived. When I let the pause become the practice ground in movement, in stillness, in breath, I create the space for change. And like the mantra Alchemy there, Jnana Shanti. What happens when the pause is part of the play along the path? See, in Tantra, jnana means knowledge, but not the kind found in books. It's inner knowledge, wisdom born of direct experience. Knowledge is learned, whereas wisdom is embodied, is felt, is experienced. And Shanti means peace, not the absence of noise, but the presence of trust. And together, Jnana Shanti reminds us that peace comes from knowing we're exactly where we're meant to be, even when life looks still. We live in a culture obsessed with movement, doing, achieving, performing, but divine timing isn't measured in metrics. It's measured in maturity. Sometimes the most sacred thing we can do is stop trying to make life happen and instead let life prepare us to hold what we've been praying for. I've run one marathon in my life, London 2018. It was a beautiful sunny day that I remember only parts of. I wouldn't say I'm a natural runner. I didn't enjoy it when I was at school unless I was chasing a ball. It was only when I was at Bath University that running found me. And by 2018, I could run half marathons with minimal training, but a full marathon, that meant preparation. Or at least that was the choice that I made. And in those months of prep, not only did it make the actual race day easier, it actually made it achievable. So an invitation. Let's take a moment together. An invitation to close your eyes. If you can, inhale softly through the nose. And exhale, whispering, Jnana Shanti, knowledge, peace. Again, breathing in deeply. And exhaling, Jnana Shanti. Feel how your body responds, how the breath slows, how the heart softens. You're not waiting anymore. You're ripening. And so your invitation today is simple, coming back if you're space walking. Spend a few quiet minutes reflecting on this question. Where am I being asked to deepen my roots before bearing my fruit? Write down the qualities you want to embody when your name is called next. Patience, faith, humility, devotion, joy, whatever feels true for you. Then pick one quality and practice it today, not as a performance, but as a devotion to your becoming. If you're currently walking through a season of waiting, a season of challenge, whether it's love, purpose, or pain, and you want to stay more connected to your practice and your peace, here's how we can go deeper together. You can join my correspondence list. I send free integration packs each week with reflections, mantras, and a simple embodied action to help you live in aligned resonance. You can step inside the Aligned Living Collective, a private community where we practice and share group alchemy and relationship harmony in real time, or you can work with me one-on-one, using Tantric hypnosis to turn lost doubt or disconnection into clarity and embodied strength. All the links you can find in the description. And remember, being benched isn't being forgotten. It's divine preparation. Love disguised as latency. This season you're in now is not a delay. It's a devotion. You're not waiting for your moment. You're becoming the one who can hold it. Becoming the one who can hold it. Jnana Shanti, knowledge, peace. Hridaya Prema.